you might be able to generate a lot of exposure for a brand. But the same way that that spike of traffic hits with all of those micro creators, it's gone the next day because it's just seen as like just another ad, just another sponsored post. If you're a brand who hasn't found a lot of success with influencer marketing, I want to talk about the couple mistakes that you might be making with an influencer and ultimately affecting the amount of money off of a creator that is representing your brand. So the first common mistake is they just don't choose the right talent. A brand will basically hire an agency to give them 100 micro creators to post one product. The problem with that is you're basically shooting a shotgun at a single target. And sure, you might hit that target, as in you might be able to generate a lot of exposure for a brand, but the same way that that spike of traffic hits with all of those micro creators, it's gone the next day because it's just seen as like just another ad, just another sponsored post. And soon you'll be gone in the void of online traffic that is basically this space right now. Instead, I suggest taking the time like an NBA scout to really look at all of the different possibilities and all of the creators that are available to the market right now. Put together your own NBA draft. You want to be able to find the creators that have a lot more potential in the future because you're going to get the best deal for those rather than if you went to Logan Paul right now. There's a great fan base that you're going to have instant exposure with, but you're probably not going to get a significant return. You'll probably break even on a what might be six-figure brand deal. It's much better to find the rookies that have potential to become the next Michael Jordan. It just takes a lot more planning and scouting, but that's where someone like an influencer talent agency, like my agency does, can really own in and find that next top prospect for your brand. The second common mistake that I see a lot of brands make in influencer marketing is they don't think long-term enough. Michael Jordan didn't become who he is until a couple seasons within the NBA. And the most effective approach that I have found with influencers and brands and actually allowing them to work long-term together is actually giving a little bit of equity to an influencer. If an influencer really believes in your brand and money's taken care of, then you're giving them equity to ultimately help build and even exit your brand. So now they have that shiny North Star of a big payday you sell to Microsoft or Disney for a couple million, and I've even seen cases for billions of dollars. Okay, and finally, number three, the last common mistake that I see brands make with influencers is treating your creator like a salesman when they should be a creative head. Some brand owners want their influencer to be pitching, click the link in bio, discount code here, and it ends up souring the relationship that the creator has with their audience where they always feel sold to. Instead, you want to treat your creator as a creative head for the company and actually entertain your audience rather than sell your audience. Everyone loves to buy, but nobody likes to be sold to. That's why the entertainment, movie, film industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry because people spend their whole day busting their ass and just working for their next paycheck. It can get tiring, and sometimes all you want to do is just disconnect and enjoy yourself with a TV show, with a YouTube video, with a movie. If you're able to give that essence to a creator and connect that emotion of relaxation, of enjoyment, of adventure with your product, now you're building a lot of goodwill with your audience, and they're much more likely to buy your product next time that they see one of your ads compared to one of your competitors because they connect that feel-good emotion that most other brands in the market are just not doing enough with their product. When a brand does ask after building up that much goodwill, they're able to ask for so much more than if they would have asked for a sale on the first day. So if you want to have successful influencer partnerships that put your brand on the map and actually become a lot more profitable, you need to treat your company like an NBA team. You need to be scouting for talent at all times. And once you find that diamond in the rough, you want to take the time to polish it and set the foundation to have long-term success, not just find success for one sponsored post and a couple sales. That's how companies like Nike set up their partnership with Michael Jordan, and Arizona with Arnold Palmer, which are probably some of the most influential influencer sponsorships of our time. If you're a brand that wants help finding the next Michael Jordan or Arnold Palmer for your company, click the link below where you'll find my agency where we connect influencers and brands to build partnerships that your audience is going to remember for the next decade.